You might think that the waiver wire ahead of Week 6 is not worth your time. It can be easy to believe that there is no more fantasy talent out there, but that is simply not the case. Every week brings new issues and opportunities that cause players to rise. That is certainly the case heading into Week 6. Something to look out for is players coming off the bye week. You can grab them right off waivers before Tuesday, since they do not have a game. Keep reading for our Fantasy Football Week 6 Waiver Wire Report. Best Fantasy Waiver Wire Pickups Week 6. Rico Dowdle, RB, Panthers, 58%. Of course, we're going to list him, but we're going to keep a level head. We just witnessed the best game of Rico Dowdle's career in Week 5 versus the Miami Dolphins. Dowdle shined in his RB1 role with Chuba Hubbard, calf, out. Dowdle was given 26 touches, and he turned that into 234 scrimmage yards and 1 touchdown. If Hubbard is to miss more time, you'd regret not going after Dowdle in any league where he's still on the waiver wire. In Week 6, the matchup gets even sweeter as the Panthers face off against the Dallas Cowboys, who consistently allow productive fantasy performances to fantasy skill players. Even if, when Hubbard returns and assumes RB1 duties, not a guarantee on the latter anymore, Dowdle should supply many flex-worthy weeks during buys, at minimum, on top of remaining the #1 handcuff. Rico Dowdle FAAB, 15%. New, Theo Johnson, Tay, Giants, 11% rostered in Yahoo Fantasy Leagues. The Tay position has been plagued by injuries, leaving a lot of managers in need. Theo Johnson is widely available and has been excellent these past weeks. Since Jackson Dart has taken over as QB1 for the Giants, Johnson is heavily involved in the offense. In Weeks 4 and 5, Johnson has been targeted 12 times by Dart. He's caught 9 passes for 50 yards and 3 touchdowns. With no Malik Neighbors and now Darius Slayton expected to miss time, this only opens up more opportunity for Johnson to produce. Theo Johnson FAAB, 10%. Mason Taylor, Tay, Jets, 13%. With the Tay position slowly dwindling with injuries, a lot of managers need one for fantasy football. You can see Mason Taylor's growth within this Jets offense. Taylor, who was just targeted 3 times combined in Weeks 1 and 2, was just targeted 12 times in Week 5. The Jets were down, but this is a trend that started a couple of weeks ago. Each and every week, he's been more involved in the game plan. It's a tough matchup in Week 6, but then the following 2 weeks are golden opportunities. Mason Taylor FAAB, 5%.